Alright, what's going on YouTube? I know it's been a minute since I made a video or put out any content really. That's just because I've been busy, been doing a whole lot. If you've been keeping up with Instagram, then you'll know what my situation is and stuff like that. But today's video is going to be about the Lexus. So if y'all remember, I bought a whole bunch of maintenance parts to replace on the Lexus. So we got inner and outer tie rods, new steering rack, upper and lower control arms, and then end links. So yeah, that's what we're doing in today's video. We're just gonna get those parts installed, and then I'm gonna give you guys an update on the Z as well. So like I said, this video is gonna be really quick. I know there's a lot of videos out there on doing upper and lower control arms, but just to show you guys what I got. So all these parts that I ordered, those boxes over there, they're all like eBay certified parts. So they're just cheap eBay parts. I think I spent like maybe $700 on all this stuff. So we've got adjustable upper control arms, new ball joints for that. And then we've got the lower control arms as well that we're gonna put on as well. And then these are just like stock, sway bar end links and stuff. So pretty simple stuff. But if you were to order these adjustable upper control arms that I got, just to show you guys real quick. So I put one together and just to show you all the parts that it comes with. So we've got the new ball joint for the upper control arms, screws, crusher washers, and then washers, and then bracket plates for the mounting and the screws to go in. And then you can have your castle nuts and your pins. Basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna follow the instructions that it comes with, or if yours comes with instructions at all. The screws are gonna go, there's 6 of them. The screws are gonna go into the ball joint, and then there's a bracket underneath that, and then this is what they screw into. So I just kinda did this one loosely. It still moves around. So it's probably gonna end up being all the way at the end because it is stock, but just so you guys know, they are adjustable. All right, so just to show you guys what we're working with. All of this is all stock, so it's all super dirty, super rusty. So we're gonna be replacing the upper control arms and the lower control arms here. We already did the brakes. I know you guys remember that video. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. I think I did a pretty good job on showing how to do a brake job for the full car. The other thing I know I need to buy is gonna be shocks. I know I need to get the shocks done. These shocks are like blown. The boot is like all torn up and shit, so we'll fix that eventually. I'm probably just gonna do coilovers anyway. So yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but the reason we're not doing this steering rack is just for the sake of time. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I know I needed to get something done. I took the day off. I don't want to feel like pulling the whole subframe apart and putting the bushings in for those two, and doing the steering rack, but we'll do that in a later video. So we got the first control arm out. This is the passenger side. The red ones, or the aftermarket ones that I bought, they weren't labeled. So if you need to tell which one was the left and the right, just kind of look at the shape. This one has like, a perfect curve and it kind of dips out. This one's somewhat similar, so it's like smaller on the inside and then bigger on the outside. So that's how you know left or right. All right, so like I told you guys earlier, I got this one prepped already. So I've got it all bolted together. It's just loose because obviously it's adjustable, but you want to make sure that it's the same as stock. So you can either flip it on that side and mirror it, or you can put it on top, however you want to do it. Just make sure that you got it right. So now that you bungeed up your brake assembly, it's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to mess up any brake lines. As you can see, this tie rod is already messed up. But what we're going to do next is we're going to hit these 2 bolts. This is going to drop the lower control arm. And then there's 2 bolts. I don't know what you can tell. 2 bolts attached to the strut up top. One of them's for the sway bar. The other one's just for the strut, and then there's gonna be another one on the other side for the sway bar. It's kind of where this is in the way. And then just a recommendation for you guys, I would get you like a second jack stand or a jack to support the back side of your brake assembly. Because once you undo the lower control arm and front sway bar links, it's gonna drop a little bit more. Obviously, it's not gonna drop more than what the strut will allow, but for the sake of safety, please do that. So update, we're only going to be putting the upper control arms in. I cannot get the lower control arms out for the life of me. So let's see if I can show you guys. My face is hot. So this bolt and the one right behind it, these two bolts, yeah, not coming out at all. So yeah, we're just not going to do it today. I'm going to find another day to do it, or we'll just go by 4Low and have Paulo help me out. So yeah, that's just not going to be the case today. Can't get it off, so it's probably going to take it to 4Low anyway, because I feel like if I try again another day, it's probably still not going to come off. So I have Paulo and his tools probably help me take it off. It's currently raining, which is great. Raining, lower control arms won't come off. We've got like 3 Zens left. Yeah, today's going to be a rough day. Alright, so we got the upper control arm on, the adjustable parts all tightened down, everything's set, spindles back in place, dropped the bungee cord. Like I was saying earlier, the lower control arm, it just was not budging at all. Like I tried a breaker bar, tried the torque wrench, I tried everything. So only thing I didn't try was liquid nitrogen. Nobody really has that. So we're just probably gonna go to 4Low and get that done. For the sake of time, this was not supposed to be like an in-depth video. So, you know, if that's something that you're looking for, then, you know, I can do that in a later video. Or maybe I'll just record some clips for the other side, and then y'all let me know if y'all want that or not. But for the sake of this video, we're pretty much done. Got that in. Got the new end links in as well, so those are all good. Let me show you guys the old one. Yeah, so this was the old sway bar end link. Super busted. Like, the amount of play in that is crazy. Hey, yo. Pushing for that, super busted. Got dirt and everything else all up in the grease. If you guys didn't know, this is what's in a lot of these like end links with like boots on them. They fill them with grease. Same thing for the ball joint. This ball joint is full of grease. So, all right, so now that we have all of that done, let's go ahead and jump into what we're doing with the Z. So if y'all didn't notice already, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll drop that right there. But I posted this on Instagram a while ago. But basically, ever since we moved into our nice house and everything like that, been taking care of a lot of adult stuff, right? And so I hadn't really addressed this on YouTube, but as you can tell, the 3.7's gone. It was a good motor. I had like 78,000 miles on it when I got rid of it. There's nothing wrong with it, but obviously there's nothing here because we're doing a swap. So if you know me personally, you know that I don't hate LS's. I just hate LS swapping JDM cars. But that's what we're doing. So we're doing an LS swap with the Z. So just to give you guys a quick rundown of what it looks like. So it's a Thompson short blocks. If you know anything about Thompson Motors or Thompson Racing, they make pretty good forged and built crate motors and stuff like that. This was a bare bones short block, so it didn't come with rods and pistons and stuff like that. Me and my uncle are actually putting this motor together right now. It's over in New Orleans, where he stays at. But it's got let me see, eagle rods, male heads, ARP bolt wear everywhere. It's LS3 bottom end, LS2 heads. Pretty sure that's right. I'm not like super familiar with LS motors, but I am learning. I've been learning this whole process. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's gonna have all the bells and whistles of a built motor and everything like that. You know, no mileage on it because it's, you know, being built fresh by hand. Heads are all CNC imported, polished and all that stuff. I want to keep it NA. I would like to keep it NA somewhere between 650 and 700 horsepower. I think that's pretty doable. There's a lot of stuff I got to do to get it there, but eventually that's where it'll be. You know, when we finish the swap and everything like that, it'll probably sit like 5, 6. You know, I'm probably just going to use like a stock intake, pretty much everything that I need to get it running, and then we'll go for power after that. And then here's a quick sound clip of what the motor may sound like. So yeah, that's a car that my uncle built. That's his personal car. I don't know what the cubic inches is on that car, but the motor that we're building is going to be a 370, so it's going to be a 370 cubic inches. So it'll have a pretty good displacement, 10-to-1 compression ratio. Yeah, this car's going to be built to run. So with that being said, the motor's almost done. We just put in the push rods last week or 2 weeks ago. So BTR push rods. Everything that I'm getting from my uncle, it's pretty much everything except for the timing cover, oil pan, and intake. Everything else he helped put together, so shout out to Unc. But yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm like super excited for this swap, for this build in general. I hope you guys are too. If you guys really want to help out with the build, go ahead and hit the link down below. That's the link to the website with the t-shirts and stuff like that. I'll be making some more like LS swap t-shirts soon or whatever. So if you do want to support, help out with the build. Also, if you have any LS parts or know any tuners and stuff like that, you're in the Houston area, let me know. I think it'd be really cool to like put some people's parts that they don't want or whatever, like on the car. You know, you have a piece of your car on my car. I know people have done that before, but I think it'd be really cool if we did that. So she's been sitting for a better part of almost 2 months now. You know, just getting stuff done at work and training people and taking care of stuff at home. But you know, we're gonna get the ball rolling soon. We're actually going to pick up the motor next week, so watch out for a video next week. Me and my boy House are going down to go pick it up, and then we'll bring it back. I do need to get an engine hoist and jack or cherry picker or whatever. We'll probably snag one of those on Facebook Marketplace, but that's pretty much it. So like I said, guys, I said I was keeping the video short. That's pretty much it. There's your update on the Z. Lower control arms will be done later. I'll do another video on the steering rack and all that stuff probably at the same time as well. But if you like today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I know it's been a while. I'll probably start, you know, putting out more content now that I got stuff on a level playing field. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below, all that good stuff, and I will catch y'all next time.